There's a rift in the industry. That's right. You know when new things are really old things, but they get repackaged a different way? Have you ever heard the term private exclusives or buy it before it hits the market? All of these different things. It can work for buyers, but it does not work for sellers. And what's interesting is there's large brokerages coming out and saying, this is best for the consumer. Well, it's not. It's actually taking us back into like the dark ages. You know, we've been around for over 40 years. In the early 80s, guess what? There was no internet. So for the consumer, the buyer to go and find a home, they had to go to every different brokerage and then look at a book. That's right, it was a book. It was printed, Polaroids, and figure out what was there. Fast forward to the internet, now you have access. Did you know in other countries, you don't get access to everything? You don't get access to all the listings because there's not a platform that does everything. And here's my big concern. There's a lot of brokerages telling you, this is great for the industry, this is great for the consumer. It's not. What is good is clear cooperation, where if a listing goes up in Washington, D.C., every licensed real estate agent, every consumer that's looking online gets to see it. And there's brokerages right now that are telling you that's not the way it should be. That's part of why we partnered with this global brokerage of EXP. Yes, we've been the Nellis Group for 40 years, and we're now with EXP because we get access to everything. And we also want to make sure that all of our sellers get the best. They get the best marketing, they get the best exposure, and every single buyer that wants to live in that community and pay that amount, they can see it. They can walk through it. They have the opportunity to buy it. Recently, we sold a home that sold for $100,000 over list price. Well, guess what? If we had sold it to the first offer that came in, it would have only been $50,000. So that's $50,000 that seller would have lost. Talk about generational wealth and things that can stack on each other that they would have lost if they had taken that quote unquote off-market offer. So if you're a seller in today's market thinking, you know what, I want to sell it, don't be fooled by the agencies that come in and tell you, we can make it a private exclusive, we can sell it without people coming through. You want the highest level exposure. You want an international brand, and you want the right agent looking out for you to not only get the most exposure, but to get the highest price. So as you're thinking through clear cooperation, where should the listings sit? Should we just hold them in at our singular brokerage? The answer is no. We want the consumer to see and know about every home sale, especially when we continue to have limited inventory. So if you want to learn more about this conversation or more of what could make the difference for you as a seller, and even for you as a buyer to find both off-market and on-market properties and see everything that's out there, reach out to the Nellis Group today.